What? Morning. It's Tuesday. Oh, God. Oh, Lord have mercy on us all. Oh, please. At least save the women and the children. Tuesday. Oh, why? How's it going? What's going on? Where are you? What's happening? Brexit, is it still a thing? What about this space debris? Eh? What about the invading hordes of Chinese semen extraction machines? They're going to be coming for us. Are our defences strong enough? Do we need to build a wall to keep out the semen extraction machines? Have they become self-aware? These are the questions we need to be asking. These are the important topics that people need to address. Forget about the WTO rules. Forget about the bacon crisis. Forget about the unilateral trade agreements. Would someone please think about the invading hordes of Chinese semen extraction units? I, for one, have given it much thought, and I think, forget it. Just, welcome our new semen extracting overlords. Just lay down, fall down onto your knees, and just let them have at it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes, that's all I want.
You're getting on, you're pushing 30, Slugger. It's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm, on YouTube, Facebook and Twitch. Yeah, bacon crisis, apparently. It's like some sort of... Alright, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ, bacon crisis. Lord of mercy. Britain faces shortage and higher prices after pigs. No, this is from 2018. No, hold on. Israeli bacon crisis? Worldwide bacon crisis? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, no. Well, off the top of my head, there was some sort of bacon from somewhere. There'd been some sort of outbreak of, pigs or something. And, yeah, there's a bacon crisis Twitter. The latest tweets from @BaconCrisis. Bacon shortage is coming, and no government or vegan yoga instructor can guide us through this. What the fuck? This is a Twitter account. Guide us through the apocalypse. Nice. Thank breakfast for Jimmy Dean. It has 40 followers. Hasn't tweeted since 2012. But I hope they get back at it, because that seems like there's a lot of mirth to be had in that Twitter account. Anyway, yeah, welcome to Coffee and Memes and that. Great to be back. Don't know what that intro was all about. Just, I don't know. I think I might be maybe a meal again. Don't know. Absolutely no idea. Hey, look, got some good. My apologies. Got some good bits in the holder today. Look, we will get into this. Man paid flatmate 170 quid. Cut off his penis in drunken bid to go viral. Millennials. Chinese scientists create super intelligent monkeys by injecting human DNA into their brains. Oh, well, if it's any of the humans I know, it would make the monkeys stupider. Am I right? Priest banned from cathedral after his wife wins Miss Sexuality pageant. That sounds promising. Woman does karate. Son gets nude. Dog steals cornbread mix from Walmart. Police say. Unsurprisingly, Florida. True identity of the Antichrist. I've been threatening that for weeks now. I make dildos out of insect penises. That's from Vice. Thousands of students are advertising themselves to rich sugar daddies. What have we got at the back end? Man killed by world's most dangerous bird. I can't even begin to describe you how much that bird can fuck off. Like, just in every possible, dimension and iteration of fucking off, that bird can do every single one of them. Clubbers using putty drug strong enough to melt plastic that costs £1. Right, this seems like bad news. Sadly, Tom Woods is reporting on that one, so God knows what direction that's going to go in. And, rare condition causes woman's gums to look like strawberries. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if this is worth getting into, but look, anyway, that's the picture. It's gone. Look, get rid of it. Listen, though, shoe throwers-wise, the clamps, synchro, leveler, stivs, face, meth juice. So we're in for a treat. We're in for a riotous ride. Someone has Mr. Mark has said, oh, you did send me a yes. Anyway, look, that's to deal with afterwards. Right, look, let's start the show again with face and meth juice. Because it's fierce. It's pretty fierce. Not the drum and bass producer fierce. God, no. Not at this time in the morning. Mr. Merck, yes, I will reply to you after the show. My apologies. Yeah, the bird is a cassowary. Absolute shitbags. Proper feathery pricks. This is one of those bits that just makes you, that requireth one to readdress a few things about the life. Woo. Yeah, this is a naughty bit of gear, isn't it? This is called Storong by Faith and Meth Juice. P-Hace and Meth Juice. Yeah, you know when those two boys are in town, stuff's going to get wild. Woohoo! They'll be out painting the town in a light shade of grey. Before you know it, oh dear, someone's got crabs. Right, man paid flatmate 170 knickers to cut off his penis in a drunken bid to go viral. We've all been there. We've all been there. Joe Roberts of The Metro, website called The Metro. I've not heard of it, but someone sent it to me. It says a British man allegedly paid his flatmate €200, aka 170 nicker, to cut off his penis and promised him more if footage of the amputation went viral. Oh, God. Well, okay, so his flatmate obviously keen to make a pound note. A 33-year-old English teacher was seen bleeding heavily in the northern Spanish city of Zaragoza last month, sparking a bizarre police investigation. His mutilated penis was discovered in a bag at his home after officers reportedly followed... Oh, yeah. God, it's making my balls shrink up inside my body. Mutilated penis was discovered in a bag at his home after officers reportedly followed a trail of blood to his flat. Oh, I wonder if he was on the Meow Meow. Wouldn't surprise me. I've a toxic combination of Meow Meow and Jump Up. According to local reports, an operation to reattach the man's penis has been successful. God, they're good at that, aren't they? They really, even like you can sever the unit, lob it into a hedge. A couple of hours later, a passing dog walker finds it after the dog's had a little bit of a go at it. They hand it into the police. It sits in lost property for a couple of months. You reclaim it. They sew it back on. It's fine. Medical science it's a wonder. His flatmate was detained by police, but the expat reportedly did not want to press charges and waived his right to compensation before flying back to Britain. It emerged this week that he offered the Spaniard money to carry out the stunt. The Spaniard's a good nickname for anyone, Spanish or not. The unnamed Brit planned to film the amputation and share it online, and would pay his flatmate more money if it proved a hit online. Local paper Heraldo de Aragon reports. It's believed he promised him between $2,500 and $5,000, depending on the number of hits. Man, millennials will do anything for content these days. The stuff they'll do for likes is outrageous. I mean, God, it's working on having a big bottom in the gym one week. Next week, you're cutting off your unit. God damn. Tide Pods. And it's the condom snorting challenge. Oh, I need to dig out that. I think I'm going to have to make a regular segment of police being sassy on social media, because there was a really good one that someone posted. I feel like maybe it was Zara or Coco posted it in the Facebook Threshold Lobster Crew group. And, it was choice. They're just the police just ragging on millennials on social media. Very sassy. The footage is said to have not been erased, although it was not made clear if it was done before or after it went online. The pair reportedly drank 4 bottles of wine and took Valium to muster up the courage before going through the amputation. They decided it before they got on the piss. Police initially said the expat had harmed himself and were not looking for anyone else in connection with the incident. But the case took a dramatic twist with the arrest of his flatmate, a.k.a. the Spaniard, on March 14th, after a local paper claimed he had used a social networking app to search for someone to film him amputating his penis. The 29-year-old Spaniard is being held in custody on suspicion of serious assault. He is expected to be formally charged following an ongoing probe, despite his alleged victim refusing to press charges. Right, Mark Pfister, straight in the comments with what a prick. Gary Hardacre, he's a stalwart really of the Metro comments, says that's just taking the piss. Barbara Ford says he did not want to press charges and waived his right to compensation, but he asked for it. Love the need for a pic of a cucumber being sliced. That's great. Is this the society we're living in now? People are so desperate for likes and content and shares that they're prepared to cut off their birds, their units, their John Thomases to obtain these things. I mean, what is he saving up to buy a new iPhone or something? I know they're expensive. I just don't know. I mean, you know, these days I'm getting my tits out for YouTube cash, but you know, I'm slowly working my way to become a fully self-sufficient Twitch thought. Am I only a few years away from this? You know, is this the road I'm going down? You know, drum and bass, it's been unkind to me. Dubstep, spits in my face every time I see it. Now I've turned to social media. I'm leaving, my fate in the hands of Zuck, Page, who did? Well, yeah, Google own YouTube, don't they? So that's Larry Page and the other people I can't remember the names of. Probably be fine. Right, what else we got? Okay, let's have a look at these Chinese scientists playing God. Bit of fun, isn't it? Again, I think file this under. We were too busy enough wondering whether or not we could to stop to think whether or not we should. Chinese scientists create super intelligent monkeys by injecting human DNA into their brains. Chinese scientists, yes. Jasper Hamill just straight in there with the repetition of the headline for the first paragraph. Researchers took a gene called MCPH1, which is believed to play a role in the development of the human brain, and inserted it into 11 what are we calling that? Rhesus monkeys? Yes. The monkeys' brains started to behave a bit like our own species. They signed up for Twitch accounts and were looking to earn Bitcoin, taking longer to develop and helping them perform better in tests of short-term memory as well as reaction time when compared to wild monkeys. I would have thought a monkey's reactions would be better than humans. Anyway, however, the gene did not make the monkeys' brains any bigger. The research was conducted by researchers at the Kunming Institute of Zoology and the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and with Henry Brubaker at the Institute for Studies, working alongside US researchers in the University of North Carolina. The study was published last month in the Beijing-based journal National Science Review. Our findings demonstrate that non-human primates, excluding ape species, yeah, fuck those guys, have the potential to provide important and potentially unique insights into the basic question of what makes humans unique. The author wrote, the monkeys underwent memory tests requiring them to remember colours and shapes on a screen, as well as being subjected to MRI scans. Just 5 of the monkeys survived into the testing stage. Oh, poor monkeys. I mean, how important is this research, really? I mean, we're already human. Does the how we got there, is this a good reason to just kill monkeys? Probably not. The author said the rhesus. Am I pronouncing that right? Someone will be chastising me in the chat for it. No doubt. Can't do anything right around here. They also said the rhesus monkey is genetically closer to humans than rodents, which are normally used in testing, but it's still distant enough to reduce ethical concerns. Right, okay. But other scientists criticised the experiment. You just go to the Planet of the Apes immediately in popular imagination, said Jacqueline Glover at the University of Colorado bioethicist. Right. To dehumanize them is to cause harm. Where would they live? What would they do? Do not create a being that can't have a meaningful life in any way, in any context. As she told MIT Technology Review. Seems reasonable. Larry Baum, a researcher at the Hong Kong University, told her to fuck off. Oh, no, hold on. Of the Hong Kong University Centre for Genomic Sciences did not appear to be as concerned. The genome of rhesus monkeys differs from ours by a few %. That's millions of individual DNA bases differing between humans and monkeys, he said. So, fuck them. Right. The study changed a few of those in just one of about 20,000 genes. You can decide for yourself whether there is anything to worry about. Well, I mean, half of them died. I mean, obviously, didn't work very well, did it? Well, these monkeys going out and getting jobs now. Are they giving them iPhones? What's the deal? Hey, got them mining Bitcoin. Hey, guys. Hey, buddy. Hey, champ. Right, come on, let's have another shoe throw up. The clamps. Thank you, Mr. Card. Very decent of you. Thank you, Mr. Build. Very decent of you. Coming up at 11, we've got Roll Call with Big Daddy Parallax. Be bringing the good stuff for an hour. Bringing the hot shit, the hot toddies. Oh, I don't know. That's the Clamps with I Feel. It's on Trend Kill. I mean, it's a shame to have any association with Prolix, but, you know, I guess needs a must. He's a good boy. Yeah, that's out now. The Clamps, I Feel. Lovely bit of gear, that. Lovely bit of gear. Could be a contender. Could be a contender. The Bill was asking, is there going to be an update on the Psytrance Wars? Beyond yesterday's update, I don't know if you heard yesterday's update with the... Oh, God, I mean, really, what a saga this is becoming. This is, of course, in reference to the war currently going on between the Trance family, a.k.a. the Fun Boys, Tiesto, Van Buren and Garrix, versus the Psytrance Mafia. Sort of war is taking place at this co-working space that I work at sometimes in London. But I haven't been back. I will be going back either... today or tomorrow, so you know I'll see whether or not there's any update. But God, terrifying. You know, there's going to be blood on the streets and undoubtedly a lot of spilt gear. Right, Priest banned from Cathedral after his wife wins Miss Sexuality pageant. Wow, what do you think of? What do you think? What do you think is involved in the pageant to require in the pageant? For Miss Sexuality. I mean, is this a competition to find out which is the best sexuality? I know there's a lot of them, a lot more than when I was a boy, but which one is the best? I would say the human sexuality, but, you know, that's just me. A priest has been banned from entering a church and banished to a small village after his wife won a beauty pageant called Miss Sexuality. Or is that when someone sort of miss sexualities you? They go, oh, you're gay, aren't you? You're like, no, I'm not actually. I'm technically I'm bi. Oh, right, okay, yeah, never mind. That's is that it? No, that was a terrible joke. God damn. But so, yeah, this is why I need. Maybe I should have a co-host here every day to just go, oh, Rankin, why? Right, so there's a lot to unpack here. Funky. I cannot stand Tom words. Not least the people, and not least the fact that people can still be banished. That's a bit medieval, isn't it? Basically, oh man, I can't do it. Like, do you what? Right, I might have to find a different resource for this. Basically, Oksana Zotovia, a 32-year-old woman who is married to an Orthodox priest called Sergei Zotov. Not so long ago, his wife entered and only went and won a beauty pageant with a pretty racy name. Oksana was declared Miss Sexuality. Ooh la la. As a result of that, he had been barred from giving services at the Majen Orthodox Cathedral and has been moved to another parish in a tiny village about 45 minutes from where he was based. It would seem that the Orthodox Church in that part of the world are not messing about. Well, I suppose they don't call them Orthodox for nothing. Oh, God. The 31-year-old priest must get his wife to repent before he can come back. Naughty wife, repent. A representative of the church, Father Fyodor Sapinkin, told Russian newspaper, I'm not pronouncing that, it's a great sin when the wife of a priest exposes herself like that. What the fuck she playing at? Like she one of them Twitch dots, are it? And that like, I appreciate she good looking lass and that like canny lass and that, but you get like, would you think about Jesus and all of that like? Father Sergei Zotov will not go back to his previous place at the service until his wife repents. What do you think that repentance looks like? Maybe, I'm not going down that road. What kind of priest is he? If he can't manage his own family. So ridiculous. How can he run the local village? Honestly, his missus is too hot. I think we can all agree on that. Why? Since the contest, the beauty therapist says that she has received death threats. Jesus Christ. Also, she says that despite the risque name of the pageant, she is not at all like that. Okay, she said, I never wear too open clothes or low necklines. Okay. I do not wear skirts that are too short. Okay. I put on shorts, but only when on holiday. Of course, some people get confused with my girlish style, which is bright and unusual. Look, you do you. You know, I think you're clearly living your best life. Don't let a load of bloody bossy boots in big black dresses and silly hats waving things around and chanting tell you what to do. I think that's a good rule to live your life by. She continued, I'm feeling ill from all this now. Not surprised. I'm getting support from family and friends. I am a calm person, but I'm not going to hide or to suffer depression. But this bullying has affected my family. I had to shut down my accounts on social networks. Looking at some of the pictures, she seems to have a point. It's not immediately clear what she has to repent for. Perhaps people should stop sending her death threats. That's definitely worse. Okay, well done, Tom Woods of Lad Bible. You've said one sensible thing in your life ever. Okay, good. Right, come on, let's get into this Florida news. Oh, gosh, these two look like fun. Woman does karate, son gets nude, dog steals cornbread mix from Walmart, police say. This is from KCBD News. A mother and her son are in custody after causing a ruckus at a Walmart Wednesday night. Police say their dog chipped in too. Right, the Eau Claire Police Department identified 46-year-old Lisa Smith and her 25-year-old son Benny Van as the suspects. Investigators said the dog is named Bo. Good to get the dog's name. Responding police officers said they found Smith yelling in the doorway trying to summon Bo. Smith allegedly brought Bo into the store without a leash, so he easily dished his owner and started running up to unsuspecting customers. Right, lock him up, 25 to life. While Bo was doing that, Smith began tearing apart store displays and placing them in her shopping cart, police say. Walmart staff asked her to leave, and she complied. Police said she left the store to perform karate moves in the parking lot. She's legit as fuck. She's probably a black belt. Bo, on the other hand, had not been brought to heel. By the time anyone found him, he was on his way out of the store with a box of Jiffy cornbread muffin mix in his mouth. Good boy. Police arrested Smith, but it wasn't without a fight. She allegedly kicked out a patrol car window. Well, she obviously does have some karate skills when they finally got her in custody. Meanwhile, police said Van was running amok inside the store. He allegedly took off all his clothes in the rear of the Walmart and exposed himself to everyone around him. He's just living his best life. Fortunately for them, he tried to recover himself by putting on clothes Walmart had on the racks. Even so, police said he didn't try to purchase them, so that is also a crime. Okay. So we've got the dog's been done for shoplifting. The son's been done for presumably outraging public decency. Also theft. The mum's criminal damage, resisting arrests, practicing karate without a license, friend-zoning an officer. It's outrageous, isn't it? Officers approached and commanded him to end the madness, but he refused. Please, sir, end this madness. Authorities said Van even used a scooter in an attempt to run over an officer. Where did he get that from? But law enforcement physically stopped the scooter and took him into custody. Van faces charges for lewd and lascivious behaviour, disorderly conduct, and retail theft. Smith is charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, friend-zoning an officer, misdemeanor bail jumping. Bo, however, was not charged. Oh, that's at least light at the end of the tunnel. Police issued him a warning for the theft. Okay, well, you know, the dog gets off with a warning. That sounds to me like canine privilege, but, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sounds like a good boy, though. I'll stretch that. Does seem like a good boy. Right, what else have we got? Okay, let's have this other bit by Stivs and Aries. It's called Raver. Nice bit of up-to-date jungle. People talking about meat injections for in the chat.
We get deeper and darker in the show.
Every bit on this EP is really good. well, that'll do the business, won't it? Bloody Nora. That is Aries and Stivs. It's called Raver. It's on the Operation EP. That's a fine bit of
Lobsters.
Right, okay, so this just one segment of listener mail today. Send me any bollocks that you have on your mind. Send me any bollocks that you can find. Even if that bollocks that you have on your brain is totally fucking insane. No, thank you so much. Right, today's only bit of listener mail comes from Stanley Bloy. He says, "Hi, Will. Caught this heated geopolitical exchange on the rising tensions between Pakistani and Indian ethnic groups on the Instagram comments feed of a foreign beggars photo last month and screenshotted it as it was probably the best comment feed you will ever read. What made this in-depth political and ideological debate between foreign beggars, THTC, and a very angry man called James so good was the side action of Clayton from Renegade Hardware and Extra slagging off each other's mums." It's just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Like, yeah, the actual debate, not something I know anything about. But yeah, just for no good reason, just apropos for nothing. Clayton and Extra are just absolutely going at each other's mums in the theatre. So it's included a picture and highlighted in green very usefully for me. The exchange between the two of them is so funny. Clayton says to foreign beggars, "Why are you arguing with fuckboys?" Extra from Cyberfunk says to Clayton, "How are you even here?" Laughing emojis, pum pum. Don't know what that means, but okay. Clayton responds with, "Yo, pussy hole, shut your mouth, you cokehead, and stop being known for cloning next man's tunes. Hashtag fuckboy." Extra replies back with, "Fat shit, your son banged your missus. How can you even show your face? Potato smiling looking keyboard thug. Your mum's a fuckboy." Why is this happening? What is going on here? Guys, chill out. It's just, let's all be friends. Come on, we can all be buds. Like, what does any of this mean? I don't know. I don't understand the internet anymore. I just, like, what is even real life? The thing that, like, I was looking at, this was a few months ago anyway, I saw someone tweeting at, what was his name? Jonathan Pye. That Jonathan Pye guy, he had posted something about a trophy hunter. So there was some trophy hunter who I presumably had shot a lot of animals for his trophy collection. And Jonathan Pye had posted something insinuating that the man had a small penis. Seemed like a reasonable thing to tweet. And someone replied to, "Is this Extra Clayton beef? Is this a long-standing beef? Like, I don't know anything about it. Like, I'm going to be honest. This is not my area of expertise." Anyway, so Jonathan Pye had posted, something about this trophy hunter gentleman having a small penis. Seemed reasonable. Anyway, someone replied to Jonathan Pye, "Hey, listen, man. I as speaking as someone with a man with a small penis, I hate it being associated with awful men. Like, small penis men should stand in solidarity against this. We hate, that our good name is being tarnished, is always being used as a way to, slag off awful men." And I don't know if it's real. Like, I can't even tell. Like, this ridiculous world that we're in the upside down, aren't we? And I just, I don't understand. I don't know. It's too confusing. Anyway, look, people just be nice to each other. Stop slagging off each other's mums. Start, we're all in this game together. Come on, we're all in this ship of fools together. We might as well get along. Bloody Nora. Okay, right, look, back to the news. True identity of the Antichrist revealed after professor uncovers meaning of 666. This is going to be a hot take, I'm sure. Professor Kim Haynes-Eitzen, an expert on early Christianity and Judaism at Cornell University in New York, believes that the Bible's devil may not actually be a fork-tailed monster. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I'm happy to go with that. The true identity of the devil has been revealed, according to an American professor. In the Bible's book of Revelation, the devil is described as a great red dragon with 7 heads, a massive tail, and 10 horns. Having smashed a third of the sun, moon, and stars out of the sky, the clumsy beast careers into heaven and sparks a great war with Michael and the angels. Sure. The terrifying monster is defeated, chained, and flung into the abyss, where he is imprisoned for 1,000 years. As epic and as this mythical interpretation may be, Kim Haynes-Eitzen, professor of ancient Mediterranean religions at Cornell University in New York, believes the true devil is less of a dragon than a real-life historical figure. Here he is, Emperor Augustus. Right, the devil, apparently. Seems legit. The early Christianity and Judaism specialist suggests the number 666, the beast is referred to in Revelation, signifies the Roman Emperor Nero. Okie dokie. Speaking to Morgan Freeman in his Netflix series, The Story of God, Professor Haynes-Eitzen noted 666 was the numeric Hebrew value of Nero's name. Yes, numerology, I'm sure that will reveal all the secrets of the past. It's making a political claim about the cause of evil, or who is responsible for evil, she said. There's a strong argument to be made for 666 referring to Nero, the Emperor of Rome from 54 to 68 AD. A potential pitfall in this theory is that some of the versions of the Bible have 616 as the number of the beast. Oh dear. You might think that number destroys the possibility that it could be Nero. I mean, I guess sort of just common sense and rational thinking might destroy the idea that Emperor Nero was actually the devil. I guess. I mean, just a thought, you know. What is striking about this is that it may help to confirm the identity of Nero, because this is the number you get if you spell Nero the Latin way. Dun, dun, dun.
Package.
The Roman theory is backed up in other sections of biblical text. In Revelation 2, John sends a letter to the church of Pergamum, warning that Satan lives among members of the congregation and that his throne is in their midst. Right, okie dokie. Pergamum was the capital of the Roman province of Asia at the time, leading some scholars to conclude the throne either referred to an altar dedicated to Greek god Zeus or to a temple dedicated to the Roman Emperor Augustus. Well, I think this pretty much solves it then. That solves the great mystery of the great beast, as it turns out. The devil is actually Emperor Nero. So, I mean, I don't know what this is going to do for Cafe Nero. Perhaps they're the sort of coffee shop of the beast. I don't know. Maybe. Anything is possible. It's 2019. Up is down. Left is right. We're living in the upside down. And this person on Vice makes dildos out of insect penises. I'm getting news fatigue again. It's kicking in. Just too much of this madness in my face. Artist Joey Holder wasted 4 years 3D printing human-scale dildos of tiny insect penis templates. So we spoke to her about it. Well, there is one. It's horrendous. It looks terrifying. It just no one is using that. That's truly harrowing. It looks like it's come off an Alien. It looks like Geiger designed it, the artist that designed the Alien from Alien. The space-age object is suspended from the gallery. I mean, let's just look at the pictures, man. How are insects out there having penises that look like that? I mean, so spiky. It's not nice, is it? It's not cool. It's not. Oh God. Oh, why are you turning it into? Oh, Jesus. They just look like alien arms. Up next, why do insects have gay sex? Okay, Vice, thanks. Can't do it anymore, man. That's the Southern record. This is Nightmare by Leveler. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Yes, H.R. Geiger. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. Whew.
I was floating outside of my body like a bad dream. I was floating outside of my body like a bad dream.
This is a nice little bit of gear, isn't it? Naughty little nose up.
I was floating outside of my body like a bad dream. I was floating outside of my body like a bad dream.
Leveler, proof that it is possible to escape the evil clutches of Jump Up. He's now working to raise awareness, you know, of the dangers. Yep, it's called Nightmares by Leveler. It's out on Critical. Ooh, it's a funky bit. Right, look, okay, this bird can fuck off. Man killed by world's most dangerous bird. Look at the size of that bastard's claws. I shudder to think. I mean, what would I do? I don't know, because I did watch some videos earlier of them attacking people. Oh, it's not nice, man. Like, they're big boys. Like, they can be about 6 feet tall. And they're all like, all of that. Oh, God, with the flapping and the pecking, with the big old claws and that. They're like bloody velociraptors without the teeth. Oh, terrible. Terrible news. 75-year-old man has been killed by a large flightless creature that is considered to be the world's most dangerous bird. Police found the Florida man badly hurt by a cassowary. The bird has 4-inch claws that are likened to daggers. According to authorities, Marvin Hajos was attacked by the bird after he fell over near it. He was taken to hospital by paramedics but died later from his injuries. God. Look at it. What's that thing on its head for? No need, is there? No need. It's just fashion. It's a hat. It looks like the Pope. Grow up. Massive bloody claws. Can't even fly. What's the point? Why bother? Get rid of them. Kill them all. Kill them and eat them. What do they taste like? Are they any good? Experiment on them instead of the monkeys. According to the San Diego Zoo, they're the most dangerous in the world. The sheriff's department said the man was probably injured by the bird's claws. Yeah, you reckon? You know, it probably wasn't the bird's knuckle dusters, was it? Or the baseball bat the bird was carrying. According to initial... police are investigating the incident, but said it's likely to be a tragic accident. According to initial reports, the man was breeding the birds. Oh, well, you're asking for trouble, aren't you? No, I'm not victim blaming. Which are usually found in Australia and New Guinea. He is known as an experienced breeder and is said to have kept other kinds of exotic animals for decades. Looks like it was accidental. I think the bird meant to kill him. I think they should put that bird on trial. I think they should get him in. I don't even need to get him in on trumped up charges. He's guilty of murder. Clearly. Look at his cold, dead eyes. Those are the eyes of a killer, if ever I've seen eyes of a killer. My understanding is that the gentleman was in the vicinity of the bird and at some point fell. And when he fell, he was attacked. Talk about kicking a man when he's down. They confirmed that the cassowary was still located in the building. Get him. Tase him. Police added the cassowary involved in the attack remains secured on private property. All right, they've locked him up. That's a start. The victim's partner also told the Gainesville Sun newspaper that he had died doing what he loved. What, getting the shit kicked out of him by a massive bird? Awful. Similar to the emu, cassowaries are one of the biggest species in the world. They can reach a massive 6 foot in height and weigh up to 60 kilos. No, not in my house they won't. No chance. They are not allowed in. They go on the list of things that aren't allowed into my house. Nazis, commies and cassowaries. The long claws can slice open any predator or potential threat with a single swift kick. They're also known as Australia's velociraptor. Clever girl. Thanks to their dinosaur-like head and face. Well, birds basically are just massive... well, not all of them are massive, but they're all basically dinosaurs. Although they're usually thought of as sly and reclusive, like any animal, they can become violent when you pump them full of steroids, wind them up, get them watching MMA videos all day, have them playing, violent computer games, insult them, talk trash about them online. They'll get going. You can get them going. Yeah. Well, will get pushed to violence if Clayton slags off their mum. Although they're usually thought of as blah blah blah. They're not usually found in the US, but are sought out by exotic animal lovers and do require a permit to own. I'm just not about that cassowary life, clearly, as I think you can all tell. Right, look, okay, it's the end of the show now. I'm sorry for the just terrible string of bad news, arguments, and just general... Well, look, luckily, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we've got power gens in with bloody positive energy, so we can actually take ourselves back up a little bit rather than just, me dragging you all round in the gutter like some sort of weird listener mop, just being, dragged backwards and forwards in amongst the broken glass, the needles and the male feminists. It's just, no one needs it. I'm sorry. I apologise wholeheartedly for the last 134 shows, but I will not stop. Nothing will stop me. You'll never take away my Second Amendment rights. I'll tell you what will stop me, the 3 minutes that I've got left of the show. So, look, just time to shout out the VIP list before Big Boy Parallax comes in with the roll call at 11. This is a list of fine humans that are supporting the show financially. If you want me to keep doing the show every day and keep trying to improve it and trying to get rid of all this madness and just, try and get some better content in, then please do subscribe on Patreon and join Oliver Hooper, Nicholas Goncalves, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats Parsons, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matthew Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Jack Murphy, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Zara Pickle, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Anthony Walker, Lily Unsub, Richard Frantz, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, Andrew Heichelbech, John Finison, the BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, Ryan Glaser, James Parry, Dave Thompson, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squiffington, Liam the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, a guy with no STDs, Justin Mercer, Rains NC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphries, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Dark Progressive Psytrance, Such Spirit Drum Bass, Nicolas Lorcy, Dameon Rayner, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Bates, Lee Fuller, D, Daniel Genvy, Flaxis, Alexander Cassidy, Matt Wright, Dylan Laws, Grant Sullivan, Not That, Tom Robinson, subscribe on YouTube, Greg Cornford, Grace Sellers, Dab Smasher, Connor Smith, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Mr. Happy, the German trance overlord of D&B, Rankin makes uplifting vocal psytrance under the alias Cosmic Waft, Keep Your Cool Tool in the Motor Pool, Don't Let Your Meat Loaf, and Nick Brock. Thank God a return to reality with Nick Brock there. Thank you, mate. Please don't change your name to something weird. Right, I love you all. Roll call by Parallax coming up now. Oof. He's got some tasty bits of gear locked in the chamber like every week. You can, of course, get old shows if you go to the archive section of the website. Just go to Facebook, threshold.fm/archive. You'll find it. It's there, you know. And, of course, you can avail yourself of the merch in the merch store if you so wish. Thank you for listening, everyone. I love you all. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. I've got a living to earn. Quite honestly, I should probably get on with that. Right, yeah. Thank you for listening. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. for more coffee, more memes, more shoe throwers, more of this ridiculous madness that we call life. God bless you all, and do not let your memes be dreams. Okay, goodbye.